investigating kind of the one not active or seemingly active kind of the odd one out at least of all of the say whatever kind of wall ornaments we things we had. And what do you know? We awoken some sort of black clad Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Dragonborn armor set. I decided to menacingly walk straight towards the table and activate all of his buddies. I stabbed him. I'll admit, I tried to give him a stab. It wasn't very effective, and his friend showed up anyway. And then, yeah, they kind of conversed.
All he needed to do was touch the table to wake up all of his friends, and we were unsuccessful at stopping him from doing that.
But to be fair, I was also the only person who actively attacked him to try and stop him.
Yeah, because this was an imposing 8-foot guy clad in strong-looking armor who...
And
I don't know.
Well, and I said, hey, what are you doing there? Like, stand back. And then he walked forward, and I was like, hey, I'm going to stab you if you step again. And then he stepped again, and so I stabbed him. Like, I don't see how I could have communicated
all his
better.
fault.
I've gone to a lot of premarital counseling. I'm pretty sure that's an adequate level of communication on my end. He was dead set on bringing his friends back, which he did. I said, I don't recall if they had any more specifics, but they ended up kind of Mighty Morphin Power Ranger style being like, oh, yes, it's time. And then, like, walking out together and leaving us. That's what I can recall.
Yeah, presumably to just go attack Redonia.
Well, no, that's what they said. They were the like high command of the old ways. They're secret assassins.
Right.
Their hit squad. The
in the cryopods.
Yeah.
They were in cryo.
The super soldiers on ice, and they weren't activated. Then they were activated, and they were like, "Why haven't we been activated over the 20 years by the council? What do you mean? They should have come to us in an emergency. We were meant to be the last line of defense. They shouldn't all be dead. Let's go get revenge on the Empire and kill them all." Us saying, "You can't kill all the Empire. There's definitely better ways to go about it than just killing the first Empire people you can see." And they're like, "No, we can kill the whole Empire." And there wasn't really much we could do about it.
They were very confident in themselves.
Yeah.
We tried to like persuade them to take a beat and strategize. They did not want to do that.
We were not able to de-escalate that situation at all.
So they
just walked
definitely
past
going
us.
to.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
definitely
Like,
gonna go.
what were you gonna do?
What we
Fight them?
did know, however, at the end, one thing of importance, there was a small part where some of us, mainly me, thought that our tag-along might be an Empire spy, but that wasn't exactly disproven, but the fears were alleviated, so to say. So turns out she was just a coward and ran away. So, you know, fair enough. Not actually going to report to the Empire on us, but hey. And one of them also mentioned that we might be able to put them back to sleep the same way they got opened. I guess in character I wouldn't know this because I heard what Kate said and what caused it, but technically we do as a party know because how to put them back to sleep, or how to potentially put them back to sleep.
But they have to go back into their tubes or whatever.
Don't know about
Not
that.
necessarily, although it would be kind of weird.
It might just be a force reset.
I mean, it would be weird if the way it worked was you could just touch the orb in the center and deactivate them, and then they would just drop to the ground, and then you have to like carry them back to the
Put them back into the kryptonite or whatever.
Like trying to get them in there, like it would make much more sense if they just like step in. But it's possible that they would just like drop to the ground if we tried to do
Okay,
that.
so what I'm hearing is the tally of wars we've started as a party is now 2.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean,
We didn't start a war. We just restarted a war.
Yeah, I mean, if you...
We just clicked unpause on this one. Yeah, we didn't start anything.
Yeah, and I mean, there's arguments to be said about 3, but but let's...
Third one.
Nothing important. Nothing important.
Like a throwaway line we accidentally told someone something they shouldn't have known.
Oh no, because you guys caused that explosion near Landris before you met me, right?
No, we didn't cause
No,
it
that
at
wasn't
all.
us.
It happened. Walton Ridge did that. We didn't
Nothing.
even
You
know.
guys, you guys had nothing to possibly do.
Absolutely, positively.
We
nothing
weren't
to
even
do with
there
it.
when it happened. We didn't get to it until
Yeah,
after.
We
we
were,
weren't
we
there.
were several miles down the road, and there was this whole thing of, okay, should we go check it out? Okay, we travel down. Oh, we can't get over the mountain past there. Okay, we traveled. Like there was this.
Yeah, we in game we spent about 20 days trying to navigate around
Ding,
the
ding, 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 ding,
gone
ding.
place.
Jake does not believe you at all.
We didn't do anything. Yeah, okay.
Walter Ridge even admitted that he didn't mean to blow up the whole place and he only meant to blow up the keep.
Several miles north when it happened.
He said he did it himself. Like,
Anyways, that pretty much brings us up to speed. So we ended last session with the Dragon Warriors leaving. They had just gone out, and I believe everybody came out of the cave and everything. So you're all outside of the cave now, huddled together, figuring out what to do next. So yeah, Atlas is there as well, having explained that, you know, disappearing on you was sort of a like
Tactical retreat.
self-preservation situation, you know. Figuring out
she
that
did
it's
say
probably
last
she
best
ran
just
away.
time that she thought we'd all do the same. To be fair.
Yeah.
And this hit squad, the Power Ranger squad,
Mhm.
did they go in any specific cardinal direction? Did they like go to the east or whatever, or
No,
north?
they left the cave. And then we stood there for a minute, and then wait, is that what happened? Oh no, I was outside when they walked away. Dude, what
Yeah, you were
direction
the-
did they go?
You and Atlas were the only ones outside at that point. And yeah, they just booked it and headed basically basically in the direction of the city of Fredonia.
Oh shit!
So due south of where you are.
So, team, a thought has just occurred to me, completely all my own. What if we go back inside and see if we can control their actions with the table? Shut them off, even. Yeah.
I was thinking.
Maybe we could command them to come back here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we should do that or try to do that, because one, we don't know how these things work. I mean, we don't even know how it got activated. You just touch the thing, right? And two, what if it gives them a kind of signal that we tried to turn them off? We definitely can't take them. So if it doesn't 100% work, and it could alert them, I'm not really down to do that.
All right.
I think it controls the cryoscape casket thing.
That would make
that they
more
were
sense.
encased
You're
in.
right. More, yeah. All right.
But
So
did we search the entire underground chamber?
I feel we searched pretty thoroughly.
Okay.
We cast more than one spell, checking it out. So yeah, I think it's fine. Should we go back to Redonia to see what they're gonna do, and maybe, if necessary, help evacuate the city?
Well, how
So-
I'll
did you happen to?
I just wanted to remind you quickly, because we didn't actually take note of it, that which has been a while ago now. When you were coming over here, this was the place that you kind of ended up at, but you also saw that there was something up north. Yeah, just so you remember that there was that thing as well.
Johnny, did you happen to get a rough feel of how strong these guys were?
Well, above table, I'm pretty sure my first roll was like a nat 2, so not the best. But I mean, like, definitely of the beefier variety than what I've seen while I've been with you all. We had that one kind of ninja knight guy that disappeared on us in the tower. I could have taken him. These guys, well, there were 5 of them, and one of them felt like he was going to be trouble. So, yeah,
I feel like if it,
approach with caution. I don't know, like maybe we get one alone if we need to take care of business, but a straight
I
fight,
feel like
nah.
yeah.
not gonna
I
happen.
feel like
Just-
at best we could take maximum 2 of them on at once.
Yeah.
I think a
Um,
lot of it also depends on whether my spells in particular affect them, because if mine don't affect them, then we're 1 member down.
All your
Why
spells
wouldn't
are
you
just your
spell?
little like rocket breath thing you got going on.
Well, I mean, I recently I learned how to blast things pretty powerfully, but
and you got
mainly,
those you got those cool new pipes that I gave you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Make sure enemies don't
those.
come near you.
However,
Make sure you don't ever have to engage in combat ever.
let's hope so.
Well, I don't think that we would be able to beat someone to Redonia. Like, can we see them in the distance? Are they like jogging, or have they just? I mean, I'm imagining them in like a
Power
wedge
walking.
shape, jogging across the plains.
So you're in like hilly terrain right now, so you can't actually see that very far. So they are already gone. But what you could determine from their movement, you think that they move pretty fast. So
Okay,
I mean,
real
you
quick.
can probably catch up to them. It didn't seem like they were running or anything. They were kind of just marching away. But
Okay,
yeah, you could catch up to them if you ran.
should we warn Redonia?
And face their potential wrath. I don't know. I mean,
They might not know that we do this.
yeah. Well,
Should-
no,
Well,
I
I mean-
no, I mean the Power Rangers wrath.
Yeah, I know. Just should Redonia be warned, regardless of?
Well, I mean,
They didn't really seem to
we
care about us.
I think the ideal outcome at this point is we show up in like a week or whatever, and they're like, "Yo, something happened," and we're like, "Oh, what a surprise! How could
Oh
something
no, this was
I
so
like
bad.
Absolutely.
Because I mean,
I just don't want them to kill any civilians. It's just my concern.
Okay, well, we're
I
not going to be
don't
able to
think-
stop them from killing any civilians if they want to kill them.
Unless
Unless Mort uses his spell, his long range message spell. I know it's kind
Yeah,
of taxing
I
on you,
was
Mort,
going
but if
to
he
say-
did, we could warn someone in Redonia, and they.
I
put
would
up some
more so
defenses.
say message or get that message to Waldenrich himself, because I don't know if anyone else. If I'm not sure how strong the Rodonia army is, but
Well,
they
Rich might
seemed
be too
awfully
far
confident
away.
that
I
they
would
could
just
take
I
it
would just
back.
warn the vice governor.
but I mean,
Yeah.
surely an entire city guard has the better
5 guys.
action economy than 5 guards
you'd
or
think
five
so.
5 dragonborns.
They're not dragon. We've been describing them as dragonborns, but they they might be robots with like dragon-shaped armor, but they're not. They didn't show us any skin.
We don't
or
know their
scales.
race, essentially.
We don't know. It's just a suit of armor that might just be animated or whatnot. They're not specifically dragonborn, but
And that
they
does
have
color
dragon-
coordinate.
Yeah, they are color coordinated like dragonborn and have dragonborn visual like features, but they are not dragonborn from what we can tell.
Okay. Well, but I mean, so let's say we warn Redonia. I think we could do this somehow if we, I don't know, message Sarvant with the guild communicator and tell them to alert Redonia. Surely they have some sort of political channel to do that, or Feared can just cast his spell to the vice governor directly and tell him. But I think any such, I mean, what are we gonna say? Yeah, we accidentally let loose a super weapon that's coming to destroy you.
We're
so
up north and
sorry.
we can see forces coming down to attack you. Just
But
that.
it's not forces. It's like
Yeah, it is.
fine.
Oh, it is. We can just warn them there are forces headed towards them, and when those real scary 8-foot tall armor clad people show up, I mean that's not the forces they were expecting, but they'll be ready.
What if
Okay,
we
but then
just
they'll
message
ask,
that
like-
Dragonborn lady? Wasn't that the one friend you made there, right, Fred? There was your Dragonborn friend in the city.
The vice
We're
governor,
not really friends. I mean,
Oh, well, I mean, you seemed it's in my relation to friends that seemed a very friendly combination to you two. Either way,
we were
we
just
could
both Dragonborn.
that yeah. Okay, you're fair. That's right.
Don't be
You're right.
racist, Donnie.
I'm from a city of dwarves. Okay, like it's very black and white to me in terms of.
So we're all
Either way.
dwarves friends with each other.
Yeah, they are. They seem to be. They all hate me.
As long as
That's
they
all I
follow
know.
tradition, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Then they're like, "Who's this tall turtle-looking guy? He sucks. I hate him." I was like, "Yeah, I know. I'm stuck here." Either way, but do we message her like, "Hey, still getting used to the area? Is it normal to have packs of dragon-like creatures just flying around? Because I saw some north of the lake." And then just like I
But then
was
the-
curious.
And then they ask,
I
"Where
wanna
are
know-
you?" And we say, "South of the